So I'm going to do some planting here. I've got this area that's got landscape fabric and I put wood chips on about a year ago. And I just took and cut a little X or cross or whatever you want to call it here. Look at the roots. This is not the worst one. I had one that was just like totally roots everywhere. But I'm not going to obviously video every one, but you can see that there's lots of roots here. So I'll show you what I'm doing here to try to get these plants in and hopefully keep the weed down. But obviously these roots are vibrant and they're searching directly under the plastic for a place to pop up. They do pop up in places, and I've been pulling them out once a week. These were pulled out last week over here. Okay, I'm not saying the same one grows up the same week, but a week ago I pulled out knotweed, and it's like a never-ending thing. They just pop up straight through the fabric. You know, there's a small one. Then obviously look at the size of this thing here. I mean, that's got to be like 16 inches tall, and that wasn't there last week. Oh yeah, one more thing here. On these here, like this is that big one I was just talking about. They do pull out easy. So if somebody keeps on it, you can get them out. And I imagine if somebody didn't stay on it, look at these roots. Look at that. If I didn't stay on it, it would just become a knotweed farm. So anyhow, I'm doing some planting here because I want to put in some junipers and a few other things, and hopefully still be able to keep these under control. Here's the roots that I pulled out from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 junipers. 7 little areas like this. And that's the pile of roots that I got out of there. Here's where some kindergarten skills came in. I cut a piece of fabric. Kind of hard to tell how big. This piece is blowing over in the wind. Probably about that big over there. And then I folded in quarters, and I'm just cutting out a small corner over here. After I cut it in quarters to give me a nice circle to go around my plant. So after I put my plant in, I'm going to put this around to keep all the cracks and everything from where I cut it covered, because even though there's vines or roots underneath, the bottom line is that I'm able to manage to pull these out and keep it relatively not weed free. And hopefully if I keep doing this, maybe I'll apply some kind of a something to kill it at some point, but at least I'm not overrun with knotweed. So that's the X I cut, and then I flopped it over. Okay, I just put this up on top of the dirt, put some amended soil around the juniper, and now I'm going to cover it with my piece that I just cut, the kindergarten piece. So there we have the piece that I cut in a circle in the middle of, put around the top of the juniper, and it's covering the slits with quite a bit of overlap. Now I'm going to just go ahead and put the mulch back and give it a good watering.